chilly out there. Okay. Hey, what do you say? Beer and a book. Welcome to Beer and a Book. Got a delicious beer for you here from New Image Brewing. It's Also Paul, a double IPA. Delicious beer. New Image found in Old Town Arvada, Colorado, off of Yukon St. Hit up their tap room. Enjoy awesome beers on draft. I picked up a 4-pack of Also Paul there. Definitely get it. Delicious beer. Got an excerpt from one of my favorite poems from one of my favorite poets and authors, Rudyard Kipling. Covered this book myself. Went back to like 3rd grade and did the shopping bag book cover. I've had this book for years, and I figured it's only fitting, in lieu of everything going on, that I'd share one of Kipling's poems for you. So we'll do that. But first, I want to read to you, because it's a 2-for-1, a short story written on the side of the can of Also Paul. Nice little backstory on this beer, before I crack it open and pour it and enjoy it. I dreamt I was alone in a dark alley. From the darkness, a match lit a cigarette, startling me. An enormous deer moved into the light, billowing smoke from under his manicured mustache. He squinted at me from behind his glasses. "You look familiar," I said. "I get that a lot," he responded with a growl. "You've met my cousin Paul. We look a lot alike. I'm much bigger." He shoved by me, moving down the alley. Over his shoulder, he said, "Name's Paul, like my cousin. And I'm late for Pilates." And he was gone into the fog. When I awoke, I made another IPA, but bigger and stronger. The Also Paul. I love these stories on these cans. Try Paul as well. Delicious beer, but this is the Also Paul double IPA. Bigger, stronger, and best enjoyed under a manicured mustache. All right. Wow, look at that. Delicious. Beer and the printed word are two amazing and awesome things. So without further ado, let me get to my bookmark. I picked this Kipling book up years ago. If you can find it, I highly recommend it. It's a selection of his stories and poems, volume 2. This is an old print. Look how old this is. It's an old print, but it's got a lot of great stuff. And my favorite poem from him, I think, is only fitting. Wanted to share it with you. And you can do with it what you will and enjoy a beer yourself. Here we go. Kipling's If. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build 'em up with worn-out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Love that poem. Only fitting. Worthy of a toast. Beer and a book. Make sure you check out, if you can, get your hands on the Also Paul from New Image Brewing, Old Town Arvada, and pick up some Kipling. Enjoy his poetry. There's a lot of diversity in everything. A lot of you think Kipling, and you think, wait, dude that wrote Jungle Book? Yeah. Same dude wrote that. Awesome stuff. And I'll see you next time. Don't forget the beer. Such fine print, such bad vision. Hey.